Hey, this is Matt. Once again, welcome back to another review. There's another paid request, this time from Jonathan Lindsey. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested in requesting pretty much any type of videos or topics or commentaries, randomness, out of the blueness, whatever, feel free to send them either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. And this is for the episode Terror in the Sky. Now, trying to think how I feel about this episode. I would say I liked it. I was going to say because, okay, you're doing the bat creature again, which I really liked the man bat creature with Mark Senior, only this had a different twist. I could see the twist coming. I wasn't really surprised as to who the new bat creature was. I don't know, just instinct or whatever. I could guess easily. Because this bat creature attacks, eats fruit, it comes back. Mark Senior, I'm a big fan of Mark Senior from Watchers 2. He was in the Beastmaster. He played the character in the first. I think the first request Jonathan Lindsey had sent me was about the man bat. I believe that was the first one. I could be wrong though. At least I'm a big fan of Mark Senior. It's nice to hear him back. There he is right there. By the way, this deserves a Blu-ray. Just saying. But when he wakes up, he walks to the window and he sees that there's fruit on the floor. So obviously the creature went there. He looks over. His lady friend, his wife, is sleeping. I'm like, okay, there's something up to this. I guess because I just saw it clearly as trying to be a misdirection. And maybe because I've seen that many times before in other media, so I'm like, okay, she's the man bat creature, which is the case. And so Mark Senior thinks he's the creature. He thinks Batman failed. Batman thinks he's taken the formula again. He's like, no, I'm not. Which, okay, you guys both seem pretty damn sure, so it's misdirection. But what makes it work is some decent action sequences. In particular, the chase scene around Gotham, the fact it takes place in the winter, so the background of the snow and Batman riding his motorcycle in the snow, going through Gotham as it's snowing, the creature right behind him. There's a great shot where Batman's doing this, the creature's right above him they're both going like this as the creature's chasing Batman. That's a really cool shot. There are times where the creature has a POV using its echolocation. It's a very nice, fun chase scene around Gotham. In the wintertime, makes it look a bit different, look a little bit more unique. I would say that was the best part of the episode. And you come to find out it was this other asshole working on the formula. And then he broke the shit. She had come in, was cleaning it up. He should have fucking warned her not to touch it, so he's a double asshole, double dumbass on him. Oh, don't touch it, it's broken glass. He should have said something, but he's too fucking stupid for a scientist. It wasn't Mark Senior dude, it was this other asshole. And the other asshole's like, oh, of course, she cut her finger and it entered her bloodstream. Meanwhile, Mark Senior finds his girlfriend, his wife, who is going to... She's tired of other stuff. She's going to leave on a plane. He goes, hey, it's not me. Batman even confirmed it's not me. Oh, okay, I'll come back with you. But then on the plane, she turns to a creature. Which sounds like there's a horror film. There's a horror film coming out about vampire fighting bad guys on a plane. Which could be interesting. That was an idea I always had. I always had that idea, and this is like one of the closest I'll see it come to fruition. The idea I already had, I won't say I always had, but I had for a while is a werewolf. They're on a plane, they have to get on a plane, emergency, everything's fine, but then in the middle, either there's a full moon or something else happens, or some kind of fuck up that he thinks he has under control, and the guy turns to a werewolf on this plane ride. And then think of that. Remember that movie Turbulence with Ray Liotta? Imagine that was a werewolf. I just thought like werewolf on a plane, and you're in this. It's tearing people left and right. Maybe turning one or two other people into a werewolf, and then you have the small group of survivors. They can't land because otherwise they'll crash to the water. If they crash to the water, the werewolf will just get them there. So they have to make it to this land, hopefully in the nick of time. Otherwise, again, they'll crash to the water, and the werewolf will just grab and kill them and cut their throats. Like, we can't land here. We gotta keep going, and this is where a bunch of men will be, and they'll at least slow it down or kill it, whatever. And then this battle between people and werewolves in this plane. I don't know if that could work for a feature-length film, maybe for like a 1 hour episode of a HBO type of show. I don't know. Maybe it could. You build up the characters for like 20 minutes and then shit hits the fan and you make it like an 80-minute, maybe 90-minute movie, if that. But, I mean, this is like the closest I could see. So I like the idea of it becoming this creature in this plane. Of course, it opens up the door, cabin pressure. Batman helps out. The creature takes March Senior, but there's also a flight attendant. Batman helps her out. Of course, it's always one of those things with Batman. He has like every contraption for the job. So like his bat plane literally has this one lever with an arm to grab the lady, as well as nudge the door closed. That's one of the things with Batman. It's like, how the fuck does he think of all this shit? It's like Batman and Robin when, he just happens to have ice skates in his fucking boots. Like, when you're planning this shit, when would you ever think, maybe at one point I would need ice skates? Okay, put them in the boots, Alfred. It's like, okay, I'm in a plane. Maybe I'll need some extendo arm. I just one of those, how convenient he has this for the job. I was surprised he didn't do like an autopilot, grab the girl, bring her back in, and then maybe use the wing of the plane to like nudge the door close or something. I don't know. It's not a big deal. I didn't mind the fight on the top of not the bridge, but the top points of the bridge. Shooting the shit out of the creature with a bunch of darts. But it's finally over. She gets cured. Things are good. Overall, I liked it. I didn't like it as much as the first Man-Bat episode, but I did quite enjoy it the more I think about it, because I liked the action scenes. I liked that it took place in the winter, made it, like I said, a bit more unique. Always nice to hear March Senior again, because I'm a big fan of him. Overall, a fun episode. I guess I wasn't the only one that thought the Man-Bat creature was a cool episode, so they decided to do kind of a sequel to it. And I would say I liked the finale of the previous Man-Bat episode more. I thought it was a bit more exciting finale, but this was a decent finale as well. Not too bad. So overall, yeah, I liked it. The animation, the music, don't really have nothing bad to say about it. Like the usual in Batman anime series, usually the music and animation is fairly solid. And yeah, this is, as a guy that didn't grow up with Batman anime series show, been really enjoying. There has not been that many episodes I've disliked. I mean, the Batman in the basement one I hated. The Poison Ivy episodes I'm not a fan of. There's been a handful of others but like, at least, I would say probably 90% of them so far I've liked. or really enjoyed. So pretty good average. Pretty good average. So not too bad, not too shabby. So with that said, thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you guys later. Bye bye.